How have you been? It is New Year's, and it's a new day. New Year's Day. No, it isn't New Year's Day. It's like the 4th or something, right? Today, guys, I'm making this with this buffalo sauce and some pork. Because my mom made pork and sauerkraut, like people do in my area. So it's going to have a little bit of a sauerkraut taste, but it should be pretty good. Here's the macaroni, and I'm using the old wooden spoon trick so that it doesn't boil over. Oh god, it's going to start sticking to the bottom. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Oh my god, guys. Shells and cheese are so yummy. Someone told me to, they commented back at me on a video. Not my video, somebody else's. Saying I should like put cheese in it and bake it and everything. Here's the problem with baking mac and cheese. Cheese, do you hear me? When you go to do that dish, you have to let it soak for like hours. I feel like I'm starting to gain weight again. I don't want it to happen. That's why I kind of took a break, and I've been eating nothing but crap. So I obviously wasn't eating on camera, and I think that's why. Maybe eating on camera does make me more accountable. So I'm gonna eat this, and I'm gonna have some cucumbers in it, I think, or something like that. There's vegetables in here. I could just cut up a tomato and eat it. I've done that. I've done that shit before. But yeah, I'm waiting for the mac and cheese to get done. I don't think it's done yet. I don't think it's done yet, guys. A couple more minutes and it should be done. I'm gonna go let my cat out. Just let my kitty cat out. Hello, you. Get out here. It is so creepy outside right now because it is so dark and it's so cold and it's so like just creepy. By the way, can y'all hear that? You're gonna be hearing it the whole video, probably, if you can hear it. And I'm sorry if you can, because I don't know how to stop it. This heater has never made that noise in my life that we've had it. We've had it for like 3 years, I think, and it's never made that noise ever. And now it just wants to make this weird fucking noise for no reason. I just keep scraping mac and cheese off the bottom of the fucking pan so that it doesn't cook to the bottom. Because if you've ever made mac and cheese and had that happen, it's not good. So what I'm going to do, turn the heat down a little more than I already have, and I'm going to start properly mixing it. I'm hoping this video doesn't end up being like half an hour long. But then again, you guys seem to like it. There was someone named Laura or something like that commented on my last video saying that I have a nice voice and it's like, you know, relaxing for her. I want you to know that I wanted to reply to your comment and say thank you, but I couldn't. Now you guys are in a different angle, I think. I don't remember. I wanted to reply to your comment. I did see it, but like it was weird because I saw it come up on my iPod. Okay? And I could go to my notifications tab on YouTube on my iPod and read it. But I couldn't see it on the video, whether I was looking at the video on here, which is my iPod, or looking at it on my computer. I couldn't see either one, and I don't understand why. I don't know why. You guys get tired of me pacing? Do you get tired of me pacing and waddling in front of the camera? Because I've had people tell me it's bad. Which, by the way, my skin looks really clear right now. And I don't have a lot of acne problems. My hair gets, like, my scalp right here gets greasier than my face ever does. Oh my god, lighting goals, though. Why it looks so freaking washed out right now. That's better. But does it look like I have makeup on right now? Because I don't. So you can see my... This is like a scarf or something. I don't know what. You can see the little line on my nose. I don't have makeup on right now. I don't wear makeup as much as a lot of people do. I've done makeup tutorials, And literally, if I wouldn't have been doing a makeup tutorial that day, I probably wouldn't have worn makeup. I'm going to, when I get paid, hopefully, I'm going to go get things from the store. And then, if I can convince my mother to go to Walmart with me, I'm going to stop. And I'm going to get a couple wings from Walmart. Like a, I don't know, a little tiny thing of them, like where there's only like 5 in it. Or 3, maybe? I don't know. And I'm gonna see if I can get the long pieces instead of the drumlets, because fuck you if you like the drumlets more. Seriously though. If you like the little drumstick looking pieces of chicken wings more, you can fucking have them. Get them out of my face. They're all like gristly. Like I don't have a real problem with them, they're just not my preferred. So, I need to drain the water off this mac and cheese after I test a piece of it, because, I mean, I'm not, totally not. I keep eating the pork. That is done. And it's almost to the point where it's slimy. Y'all know what I mean if you've ever cooked noodles in your life. Y'all know what I mean if you've ever cooked noodles in your life. So, I am putting the cheese in. So what I'm going to do, actually let me get the heat off. I'm insane, 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 insane. So I'm going to go and I'm going to use this metal bowl. And I'm going to, you can't see what I'm doing. You could never see what I'm doing. Okay. My fucking father for putting his fucking cup there. So I'm going to try and set this up somewhere so you guys can see what I'm doing. Because I feel like you guys deserve to know what the fuck I'm doing. Somehow, some way. Oh my god, stay where I fucking hit you. Wait, I know I can do this. I've done it before. Ha 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 ha. You guys just love it when I do this too, don't you? Oh, that's not gonna stay there. That's not gonna fucking stay, Jess. I guess I'll just have to do it this way. Hold on. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this spoon, which has holes in it, to drain it. Because, you know, that's what you do. It's gonna take forever. So I'm gonna do a couple scoops this way while I talk your ear off. And then I'm gonna change it to time-lapse. Guys, I'm almost done with this, but I have to... I'm so sick of Christmas and festive movies and winter movies, and yes, where I live, we watch a channel because it's literally the only fucking channel we have. We have Nickelodeon and the Hallmark Channel. That is fucking it. So it's either SpongeBob or sentimental bullshit with whoever the fuck is in this movie, because I don't know them from anything else because they never did anything relevant to me. Literally. Literally, my life is dissing shit that I don't like. Oh, time to get to my cheese on. Which these still look like they could be drained a little bit. Oh well. Oh well. What I'm gonna do is cut up the pork. And I literally got all the pork out of that bowl, which, that's not a lot of pork for getting it all out of the bowl. That's what was left in the bowl, should I say. There's scissors right there on the counter, and I just see them right as I'm biting into this. But I was already committed. You know what I mean? Like, I was already committed. And I'm gonna put enough buffalo sauce in this to get a little spicy and a little hype, but not major. And it's pork, it's not chicken, so you can hate on me if you want. But hey, people use a lot of the same seasonings on pork that they do on chicken. Do they not? They use they use barbecue sauce on chicken, they use it on pork. People eat ribs the same way they do chicken wings. Same kind of sauces. This is so strong and so salty. There's people out there that eat this shit. The cheese packet by itself. I know there is. Stop it. Get help. I'm gonna tell you what Michael Jordan's been telling everybody lately. Stop it. Get help. Guys, I just realized, and I don't know for how long I was taping like that, but I was videotaping myself eating on time-lapse. So, let's carry on with that, shall we? I only took a few bites, so it's not that bad. Let me show you what it looks like. My thumbnail. I mean, we all know I do one of the other kinds of thumbnails where I take a bite of it. It's so good, guys. It's got just enough spice. So it's buffalo, pork, shells, and cheese. I'm literally drooling. Because it's like really early in the morning. I could film this, go get a shower, sleep for a few hours, and then after my parents leave for work, I can do a singing video, and I could upload them both before I go to work. And I'm not saying that's what I'm going to do, if I have the gumption and my voice cooperates, because honestly, my voice does not always cooperate. I know that I sound like I can sing at any moment. And it's not even when I'm sick. That's the weird part. Like, when I'm sick, there's been times where I've had, like, strep throat. Severe fucking strep throat. Like, painful strep throat. And I've sung songs like We Are the Champions and fucking killed it. Not in front of anybody and didn't film it, sadly, but I did it once and I was like, damn it. And I couldn't, like, film it because it was funny because I remember it because it was just so weird. Because I was like, I have strep throat, and I just nailed We Are the Champions. And then right after I finished, my parents walked in the door with groceries or something, and I couldn't go back and, like, film myself or record my audio of me singing it. You guys have watched my singing videos. You know how loud I sing. When I sing, it echoes throughout my whole house, so I can't sing. Or that's what's funny about it, because when I talk, sometimes people can barely hear me, or I mumble, but when I sing, it's the loudest thing in the world. This is so good. The mac and cheese all together is like 600-700 calories. I did put butter in it. It's probably about 50 calories worth of butter in there. Probably about 20 or 15 calories worth of buffalo wing sauce. The pork, I don't know, but I'm going to assume like 150. Because it was at least a couple ounces of pork. The reason I'm using this, I do believe this was in a mixer or something, or it was for a mixer, but we don't have that kind of mixer. My dad literally found this outside somewhere, and the fact that it wasn't really dirty, it wasn't really messed up, and it still isn't, and it's not really dented or anything. Somebody just threw it out because they didn't want it, or maybe they had the mixer and the mixer broke, or they probably put it outside in a box, or they just took it and tossed it, and then this ended up somewhere. My dad found it, and I know that sounds gross that I'm using a bowl that my dad found outside way back when, but I've never gotten sick from eating out of it. It gets washed just like every other dish we own, and it's clean when we use it. So, make fun of me in the comments all you want. You know what? Another thing is, I don't want you to think that we have a habit of finding dishes outside and eating out of them and wherever. It was like a one-time thing. It's not something that we do all the time, or that my dad does all the time. This stuff is really good, guys. Okay, it's like I think that this is like, I'm forgetting what I'm gonna say, sorry. But I think this is about, know me. I have Ray's Shrimmer, which I never thought I would have one of their songs stuck in my head, and I don't have the whole song stuck in my head, I just have the chorus, to Black Beatles. And it's probably because I've seen it everywhere when people are doing mannequin challenges. I did not do a mannequin challenge. I could have. There's a, I think it's Car Radio by 21 Pilots. It's one of the songs that I haven't downloaded yet because I can think a song is great. But lately I've been looking for songs that I can listen to while driving. If I feel like I can't listen to a song while I'm driving, I won't download it. Because I use my iPod to listen to music while I'm driving, and then, you know. Yeah, it's Car Radio by 21 Pilots. Car Radio by 21 Pilots, and there's a part where, like, most of the video, for like half of the video or so, he's in the bathroom shaving his head and stuff. Then he puts this thing over his head. It's not a toboggan, or toboggan, or whatever. Some of you are thinking I'm talking about a freaking sled. Here, what most people call beanies, we call toboggans. And there's the ones that cover your face, a ski mask. He puts a white ski mask over his face, which I didn't even know those existed. I thought they were all black or orange, because that's what I've seen, because when I live around huts. And anyway, he goes up to the audience is like frozen and standing still, and I commented, the original mannequin challenge, and someone goes, no. I'm like, you're only mad because you're only mad because I said it about a white band or something like that. I forget what I said. It probably, if you saw that comment, you'd probably think I was a racist. I didn't mean it that way. I just know for a fact that everybody gets offended and says it's cultural appropriation when someone who's white talks about anything that is part of black culture now. Believe it or not, people have been doing freeze-frame moments in music videos and in other aspects of shows of life forever. That whole mannequin challenge thing is not a new thing. And I'm not going to sit here and say it's from white culture, or from black culture, or from Asian culture, or from Hispanic culture, because I don't know who first thought of it or first did it. It's cool no matter who does it, and it's cool to see people, like, do it, and, you know, freeze frame and just... And then somebody, like, pan over to somebody else who's just... It's cool, no matter who does it. I wasn't, you know... I forget what I said. I was like, I bet you're only offended because I'm white and said that, or something like that. But I say things that, if the wrong person read them and took it the wrong way, it could seem racist. And while I realize that, I will not censor my opinion for anybody. And neither should you. I know these videos seem to go on and on and on forever. But this one's probably not going to be as long, I don't know. And I like mannequin challenges, and I like the chorus of that song, as I was saying, but I don't like the rest of the song, so I downloaded this remix of the song, and I'm not going to play the song. I can't, because it's on my iPod, and my computer's in my bag, so it's not on. Plus, as I said, it happened before, I played 10 seconds of a fucking song. 10 seconds! 10 seconds of a fucking song got my video copyright flagged, so I had to delete the video, trim the clips down so that the song was not in it, I think I said the name of the song in the video. It's the Wendy's video, if you're wondering. And the song is by G-Eazy, and it's called I Mean It, and there's another person's name on it. It's not Nemo or Mino or Memo or whatever. It's some guy. It's the guy that does the chorus in it. And I'm not going to sing it, because it's probably going to get my video banned again. Because I can sound like the dude really closely. I've been getting into more hip-hop, and that's what I've been downloading to listen to while I'm driving lately, which I've never been that kind of person. I've never been like a hip-hop kind of person. And no, I don't mean black. I mean, like, if you've ever seen people that listen to certain kinds of music, that a lot of people, the music they listen to, you can tell by how they dress and how they act. A lot of people. And there's nothing wrong with that, because a lot of music comes with its own subculture, and its own culture, and its own, like, fashions, and its own trends, and its own, parts of society. And there's nothing wrong with that as long as you're not hurting other people, being violent, or using that music as an excuse to behave poorly or make bad decisions that hurt you, yourself, or others. So, when you see somebody... Okay, I'm gonna say someone how they're dressed, and you're gonna comment, what kind of music you think they listen to. If someone's wearing skinny jeans and a t-shirt with some kind of like design on it, like a graphic tee, and they have skateboard shoes on, and they have heavy eyeliner, is that emo scene music, rock music, or is that rap music? If someone's wearing baggy clothes, high-top sneakers, and at least one piece of flashy jewelry, what do you think they listen to? You know what I mean? Like, it's not a stereotype, it's just something that I've noticed. And it does not take a rocket scientist to notice, or a racist to notice. I don't want to fucking hear that. Plus, I've seen white people that dress like that and listen to rap, and I've seen Hispanic people dress like that and listen and be part of bands that perform emo and scene music. Do not tell me that I'm being racist whenever I'm not associating it with any race. I'm just saying that music has its own subculture. That's all I'm saying. I listen to a little bit of everything, which is why I don't dress a certain way. And one thing I do regret is, like, I have a favorite band. I have favorite artists, I have favorite singers, and singers that I love that I can sit there and listen to for hours. And I would have a t-shirt or a clothing item that had their logo or their name on it if I could, because that's supporting them. And even if I can't afford to legally buy their music, nobody can afford to legally buy all the music they love, okay? I'm sorry. If I legally bought all the songs that I have, and now I know this is confessing to a crime and I could probably get arrested for this, but if I could afford to legally do that, I would have to be... I would have to have like $1,000 on me right now. If I ever have the money to just go and buy a song, I'm gonna do it. But I don't right now. In most cases, I haven't had the money, or my money had to go to other things. So if you're gonna get mad at me for that, and say that because I don't pay for music that I'm not supporting the artist, technically I still am, because I still show people their music if I think they're good. I still tell people this is my favorite band, and even if I can't play the music for them right then and there, they're like, oh, what's that? And in their head, the name is in their head now. The name is in their brain now. And at some point, they're going to be like, what's the name of that band that someone was talking about? And they're going to remember it, and they're going to look it up, and maybe they're going to end up falling in love with the band like I did. I do that to my own music, though. Like, I do that... There's been times where I've literally, like, been talking to somebody random who I just met on Tumblr or whatever, and I'm like, here, listen to this. I feel like a pest. But at the same time, if I don't tell somebody about it, no one's ever going to hear it. I've also had people that where I used to work, I showed these two ladies that I worked with a song of mine, and they were, like, humming and singing it. And I was like, is that Loco? You go to my SoundCloud and look up Loco. You know what I mean. They'll be like, yeah, it's been stuck in our head. I was like... And I was shocked that one of my songs, without music to it or anything, just my singing, was stuck in someone's head. It's not even hot anymore. I need to stop acting like it is. My mom got a Simply Fit board, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's in there under the couch. If I get brave enough, I may just try and demonstrate it for you guys. I would laugh if she got me one. I told her I kind of wanted one. But since I have a job, I can get it myself. I want to try it just to see if I feel anything. Like, it's supposed to work your, like, lower body, and I think it's supposed to do something for all your muscles, because if you haven't seen what they are, look up the Simply Fit board commercial. Like, pause this video right now and look up Simply Fit board infomercial. I think that they would probably do something for your whole body, because of the fact that you have to hold yourself up. You have to, like, because you're just balancing on this board thing, and you're probably using all your muscles because of that. Because when you jump on a trampoline, you use all your muscles to absorb the impact. And that's why trampolines are good exercise. I want to get a trampoline so bad again. I've never had one, but I used to want one as a kid. And then everyone would always tell me, you're going to break your neck, you're going to break your neck. Here's the thing. I knew, even at 10 years old, that I was fat. I had limitations. And I don't mean that as like an insulting way. I'm not saying that everyone that's fat can't do backflips on a trampoline. I am not saying that. But I'm the kind of fat that is... My fat and my muscle make me very heavy. I'm not round, so my fat's more tightly packed together, so I'm not as buoyant. I can float when I'm in water, but if I try and do a backflip on a trampoline, I'm gonna get stung like a bee, is what I'm trying to say. I love this. Look how dark and mysterious I look. I should just make this the thumbnail, just... Oh... But the person that commented saying that my voice was relaxing also said it was a fetish. Like, I don't like the word fetish for things that aren't sexual because it brings a sexual context to it. And I know there's someone out there that gets off on bigger girls eating. I know it's like there's a feedy thing that I will only judge you for that if you are dating someone who's 500 pounds and they're on the verge of dying and you would rather selfishly watch them eat because you can beat off to it. Then tell them no. You're having a fucking salad, Nancy, and afterwards we're going for a fucking walk. If they can walk. I weigh probably about 257, 258, or 260 right now because my weight's slowly starting to creep back up, as I said, and I don't want that to happen. I'm trying to get back on track with my diet. But anyways, that's why I would never want to be in a relationship where the person wanted to feed me. Literally anything else. I'll do. Not that. Well, not anything. People that, I'm about to kink shame some people. If you have a daddy fetish, I'm not in agreement with it, so don't tell me about it. Mostly because I believe genuinely most people that have it nowadays they either have issues with their parents, and they actually do want to fuck one of their parents, or they are doing it to be trendy because it's so trendy right now to have a sugar daddy and be a baby, and fuck you. I don't even like that aspect of Melanie Martinez. Am I going to sit there and shame her for the fact that it seems to be that she's promoting it with the way she dresses and stuff? No, but that's one of the things I find creepiest about her. Not because she acts crazy, not because she has creepy, like, stuff in her videos, but because she dresses like a fucking adult baby, and it always creeped me out that people did that. If you like pooping on people or being pooped on, if you like peeing on people or being peed on, you're fucking gross, and I don't fucking like that. Don't fucking tell me about it. One of the weirdest things I've ever encountered is fucking being shaven. I'm not gonna shame you for that, because shaving is actually part of personal hygiene, but I do not understand guys who get off on shaving women's privates until they are bare like a child's, because that's kind of creepy. I gotta tell you. When I don't shave, like some of you ladies have a landing strip. When I don't shave, I have the whole airport down there. Sorry if that's a little too TMI, but it's true. I make jokes all the time about my body, so if you have a problem with that, you can unsubscribe. I don't mean any harm by them. Like, I don't sit there and make a joke about my body and then go cut my wrists. It's not that kind of, it doesn't go that deep. It's just a thought that I have in my head for a second, and I have no filter, so boom, out it comes, and then it's gone. I say it, and it evaporates. This video is going to be longer than I wanted it to be, but you know what? I don't care. I don't care. Also, here's something that I don't like about certain things. If you shame someone, like if you are a ass man or a tit man or a leg man, or if you like a person's body part and that's what gets you off, don't shame someone else who likes a body part because that's the body part that you think's the grossest. If you like legs, but you shame a guy who likes feet, or if you like tits and you shame a guy who likes ass, or if you like a girl's lips but you shame a guy who likes her ears, you can fuck off and go to hell, because you're a fucking hypocrite, because it's all body parts, okay? Someone's legs can be just as dirty, disgusting, and covered in fucking germs as their feet can be. Someone's tits can be just as disgusting, gross, sweaty, and stinky as their ass can be, okay? Depending on the type of bacteria that person's body produces in that area. Same goes for the lips versus ears thing. I don't agree with people that sit there and shame people. And with things that I don't like, that I just shame people for, all I'm saying is that you can do whatever you want, just don't tell me about it, because I have a very strong opinion against it, and I'm gonna say it, you're gonna get mad, and we're gonna have a fight. If you like eating the booty, go for it. But don't come telling me that that's how you got E. coli when you're puking, because I'm gonna go, well, no fucking shit. Pun intended. This is really good. I just realized that if someone was not watching this whole video, like walked away for 5 minutes, came back, it looks like I'm eating out of a bucket. It's not a bucket, it's a little tiny bowl. It's not that big. Unless my hands are huge. My hands are like 7 inches from here to here. And they're probably about 4 inches right here. About 5 right there. My feet are huge for a girl too, if you're wondering. My feet are 10 inches. But it's weird because I can wear 9s in some shoes and I wear 10s in others. Like, my sneakers are 10s. I was watching a video of Shane Dawson today. Or tonight, should I say, last night. And he takes a, like, big, like a family-sized bag of Doritos and tries to make a hat out of it and doesn't fit. And there's a part where he's like, I'm gonna get emotional, It made my heart hurt because I've had that moment with pants. I've had that moment with shirts. I've had that moment with even shoes. I don't have body dysmorphia like he does, but I've had those moments where, and it's I don't know if it's for the same reason, but for me it's because I look in the mirror and I don't look that big, and then I hold something up and it looks like it's gonna fit me, and then I go to put it on and ooh, and in the fitting room I get a little bit, like, I don't completely want to fall apart, but part of me considers it. Part of me considers just wearing sweatpants for the rest of my life, hiding in my house, and never eating again. Like, and I don't know if all people have those moments, or if it's just people that are heavy, or people that have been heavy, or if it's just certain people that have those moments. But he did it for something that was going on his head. And that made me think, I'm like, can your head be fat? Because my head's like, it's skull and skin. That's literally all it is. So I really felt bad for him for that moment, because I was like, wow. And I have a huge head. Since we're talking about my body measurements, I don't have a tape measure to measure myself. I should do that in a video, shouldn't I? Would you guys watch that? If I did a video where I took my measurements in a video and, like, told you my clothing sizes, would you watch that? how many people, like, and I don't care if someone's gonna be like, I would watch it just to make fun of you. I really don't give a fuck. If you're making fun of me, it's better than you making fun of somebody who can't take it, who hasn't, grown up enough to know that your comment from the other side of a computer screen is as harmless as fuck. I do not care if you make fun of my weight. I don't care. You can call me anything in the world. Call me a fat ass all day. Tell me I eat too much and that I like food too much. I do not care. But yeah, would you guys watch it if I did like a thing where I measured my waist and my neck and my head? Because there are probably some people that are into that. Like, it would be a common thing for them. I mean, I'll still do an eating video. Like, it may be an eating video. Actually, I could totally do, like, where I measure myself and then when I eat to see if my measurements go up. Is that a bad idea? I don't feel like I get bigger when I eat, though. Some people probably do. They probably feel, like, I've had people, and this probably only happens to people that are skinny. I've seen videos where, like, someone will be like, they eat, or like they just ate Thanksgiving dinner, they're like, oh my god, I'm so fat, and they pull their shirt up. And one of the ripples that would be there in their ab is not there. It's just a little less defined, and they're like, oh my god, I'm so fat. I'm like, where's the guillotine when you need it? But then part of me feels bad because do they really think they're fat because of that? Do they really think that that makes them fat? Because if it does, if they really do, they have a problem. They have a fucking mental problem with how they look. But anyway, this video is going to be really long. It's probably going to be 40 minutes long because I don't want to cut it down. I'm not saying I'm not gonna. But yeah, guys, I hope you like this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a comment telling me what you think. And I mean that. I mean that. I mean that. I mean that. Tell me how your New Year's was. I miss doing videos every day. I'm not going to be able to do that unless I pre-record them, which I won't be able to do because I only have so many calories a day and a lot of my videos are mukbangs. So, I do want to do a video where I get stuff from, and if I do, I'm going to start it. I'm probably going to go, okay, there's this place called Sheetz. It's a convenience store, and it's a branch of convenience stores that I think exists in the northeastern hemisphere of the States. I don't think it exists anywhere else. I don't think it exists in any southern states or any other parts of the United States or anywhere outside of the United States. And I want to do a mukbang of those foods. And I want to get like a sandwich and some snacks and some, stuff that they make. And I want to do that. And I want to do, I haven't done Burger King yet. I did McDonald's, so I don't really want to do that again. I did Taco Bell, but, there's a lot of restaurants around here that, I think I did Subway, didn't I? I did Wendy's, I did McDonald's, I did Taco Bell. I haven't done Burger King. So I want to do Burger King. I might just get a huge thing of McNuggets and a couple sandwiches and call it a day and just eat that. But I probably will do it on the way home from work, and then I will do the mukbang after I get home. But I'll stop at Burger King and I'll get I probably won't get anything to drink. I'll probably just have water here. I like to use my calories for food only and not drinks. That's why I've been drinking calorie-free sparkling, what's it called? Fizzy water. People call it sparkling water, but it's called something else. Carbonated water. It's carbonated flavored soda substitute for me. And then there's this, which is iced tea that I made with Splenda, so it's caloryless. Just because I'm on a diet doesn't mean that I can't drink anything with any flavor to it. But the fact that these have more, like this and those have probably more of a water base than soda does. Like, soda has water in it or it wouldn't be liquid. But it probably has, this has a lot less sugar in it. It has a lot less sodium and a lot less cholesterol than the other things that I would be drinking. Now, when I do the Sheets one, I do want to get one of these things. It's called a Kona Mocha. It is amazing. The problem with that is I'm going to have to show you that while I'm in the car. I'm going to have to get in the car with it and film a little bit of me drinking it and trying it, because when I get home it's going to be freaking melted, and I know that's problematic. I'm probably going to drink it on the way home and like sit and take sips of it, and which is why I'm probably going to get it at the Mount Union Sheets instead of getting it at the one in Huntington, because Huntington is half an hour from me, basically. Whereas the one in Mount Union is like 15-20 minutes away. It's way less, so it will take less time for me to get home. But if I do get it, I'm going to do the Sheets one. Actually, I'm going to do the Sheets one in the middle of winter. I'm going to do it in the middle of winter so that I can put the food on the floor so it'll stay warmer. And the drink will stay cold if I put it in one of the cup holders, because the car is freezing. And I don't run the heater because if I run a heater in a car, I get drowsy. I just like if it's too warm in a house. I could have all the energy in the world outside in the cold. And I hate the cold. But if I come in a house that's warm, I'm not staying awake for very long. But I'm going to go, guys. Hopefully I can leave this whole portion in the video. I will see you guys in my next video. I don't know what it's going to be yet. I get paid Friday. So I'm going to go get some groceries. I'm going to get some shampoos, some conditioners, some body wash, all that fun shit. And I'm either going to do a Sheets mukbang or a Walmart mukbang, which means I'm going to get prepared food from Walmart. I don't know yet when I'm going to do the wing one. It's going to have to be either one of my days off or when I'm more comfortable driving around by myself. I know I said I was going to do it on New Year's, but I didn't get paid in time to do it on New Year's, so I'm just going to put it off until I can get everything together, because I'm going to get wings from like 4 different places, because I want to get them from I want to get some from Walmart, some from Pizza Hut, some from trying to think of all the places that make wings around here. Some from the Pizza Star in my town, and some from, there's a place called OIP, which is pretty much the same thing as the Pizza Star, but it is original Italian pizza. I don't like any of their other food. I literally do not fucking care for any of their other food that I've ever had at an OIP. Every time I've ever eaten, I've only ever eaten at one OIP, I think. I think I ate at there's one in Mount Union, and there's one in like Lewistown, Mifflintown area. You don't even know where these places are. But when I've eaten at the one that I've eaten at, every time I've gotten the shits. I've gotten a similar thing. I think I got like a buffalo chicken salad once, and then I got a buffalo chicken sandwich once. Every time I've gotten the freaking shits. Okay? Every time. So if I get their wings, I'm gonna get all the wings, and then I'm gonna come home and eat them, because I don't want to get the cracks on the way home. Plus, I can't exactly sit there and eat them in the parking lot or in the restaurant. If only I could, like, buy out a restaurant, sit in a restaurant, and talk to the camera and eat the food. Like the people on BuzzFeed seem to. By the way, am I the only one that kind of likes BuzzFeed and actually wants to work at BuzzFeed? They seem like they have, like, really good jobs, and they seem like they have fun doing their jobs. I've also seen videos from people saying that they quit BuzzFeed because they felt like it was restricting their growth as a person. Plus, when they worked at BuzzFeed, they couldn't, like, talk about stuff they did at BuzzFeed or use it in any of their other, projects or anything. But yeah, I'm gonna go now, because this part of the video is getting to be as long as my whole video, usually. So I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna try and cut the video together, and I'm gonna upload it sometime today, probably in the afternoon. If I do a singing video early in the morning, I will upload that as well, and I'll try and make it shorter. I know a lot of people probably don't want to click on that singing video that I did before, but I just want you to know that the first, like, 2 or 3 minutes is actual singing, and the lyrics are in the description. You don't have to watch the whole video. After the singing is over, I just started talking, went on a tangent, and I was like, you know what, I don't want to cut a bunch of this out, so I left it in there. But you don't have to watch the whole video if you don't want to. And I already deleted the clips of me singing off of my iPod, so I can't just do a video of me singing. But I do want to do another singing video soon, because I want to keep doing them. I have to, like, force myself to do them, because singing is something that I like to do, and I do a lot, but I don't film myself, because I just don't remember to. And there's been times where I sound really awesome, until I turn a camera on. Like, I sound really good, and I'm hitting different notes and different tones than I normally would, and it sounds different than what my voice does when I'm singing a lot of the time on camera. But for some reason, my voice gets all shy and shit when I'm on camera, but I'm gonna go now. Hope you guys have a super duper day, and I will see you in the future.